Hello, 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 hello. What up, people? Hi, Harry. Bye, Harry. All right. Can you guys hear me? Cool. So, hello, hello. How are you? What are you doing? Are you working on anything interesting? Very cool. Very cool. So you just generally playing, or are you working on a specific project with your alcoholics? I can't use them. I've never been a color where Hey, River City, what's up? I'm just very bored tonight, and so I figured I would just go live and see what everybody was up to and maybe chat. You only count ways for so long by yourself before you get bored. Hi, Allison. Hi, Shazzy. Yes, Allison, I just got it. I actually just checked my email for the first time today, just before I came on. I was I was out being bad. I dragged the hubby out to Scaventure. I was gonna go Scaventure tonight, but his feet hurt. He did good today. Oh my God, 30 postcards? Good Lord. I don't think I know 30 people I could send postcards to. Well, I could send 30 postcards to Laura. She'd love me for that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I get yelled at. Oh, the new adventure? Yeah, I just posted that one. I had another one coming out at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, my time, too. Not a adventure, though. One, two, 3, 4, 5. See, this is what happens when the cat comes down here. 6. Oh, good Lord. 150 invites. See, now if I had somebody I liked enough to send out invitations to a party for them, I might use, 30 postcards, but I don't like anybody that much. I like Laura that much. I would do it for Laura. Just in case she's, lurking. I don't want to get slapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 boogers in the back. Yeah. I'm glad you're not on the food committee either. You'd be there forever. We'd never see you again. Usually that's what I get is the food committee. Something about that whole masters in culinary arts thing. They always make me cook. And what's the deal? Did not look anything like a heart. Okay. 4. 6 lovely dollies. There we go. All right, I guess these go in the jar. Oh, come here, jar. More stuff in the jar. In the jar. I don't know where my Miss Laura is. I told her a little while ago I was going to go live. Let me see if she's still awake. Okay, I sent her a message. She should show up soon if she's awake. If not, she won't be here at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, got those done. Whew. Hi, Linda. Good night, Diana. Do stop by anytime. All right. All right. Hi, Esther, baby. Well, I'm glad you liked it, Allison. I'm glad it has a good home. So basically, I'm going to make a mess of my desk here, guys. We all know this, right? Well, I am happy that it has a good home. Okay, what am I going to do on this page? So started working on that. All of these to do. Lots of these. All right. Hi, sweetheart. Yes, Els is bored. Els is very bored. When Els is bored, somebody has to play with me. When I'm bored, it's dangerous. All right, so I know this now fits on here somewhere. I clipped it. There, that'll work. All right, we're gonna work on that. Oh, Hubster's around. I think he's cutting grass in the dark in the backyard, which is what we do in the desert because you don't want to be out there in the sunshine. It's supposed to be in the mid to upper 90s. We're having a reprieve on our heat wave. So that's cool. Average daily temperature right now, I think, is like 110, 112. Let's see. What some bookers is. And a quarter, so we gotta go 3. Let's go. 2.5. I like it. I like it a lot. No, 2. I'm gonna go 3. This one. She might have. I just reached out to her. I told her I was going to go live for a little bit. She's been a busy couple of days. Go. I'm going to take about half that off. So I have another video going up tomorrow. There we go. That'll work. And it's different. It's definitely different than my normal videos. See, that's 2.5. So we're gonna go 1/4 of an inch on each side. Half. 2.5. Hi, Miss Barbara. Oi, oi, oi. So I was bored, nothing to do. So I figured, what the heck? I will log on and play in this book. So I've got an idea in my head for a new book, a new journal, and it's not dark. It's actually quite bright. And waiting on the NyQuil. It's actually a very bright theme. And so, like, I got all jazzed about it. I got all the stuff in, and I want to go and like get the paper because I want to use a specific type of paper on the cover. And I've been all over Vegas today at every craft supply and every quilt shop I could think of, and everyone that Google could find, so that I could find some fabric. Now, you would think it would not be hard to find fabric that has something as basic as a kite. But I seriously cannot find any kite fabric anywhere in Vegas. Bigger. Yeah, I thought about it. It's going to be my last resort. I'm going to have to stamp it. You just wouldn't think it would be that difficult. You know, it's, you would think you could find it in just about any kids, you know, fabric section, but we looked all over the place and couldn't find any. I like it. I like it a lot. I was very depressed. My husband was very frustrated. At one point, he was kind of, well, does it have to be kites? Hi, Jeannie. Sick. Oh, come here, you guys. So I'll tell you what I'm doing is I want to do a Mary Poppins journal. And I got all this really cool paper for it. And I got all this awesome ephemera and stuff that I printed out and got together and had it ready to go. And I was like, this can't be that hard. I want to do a soft cover journal. And so I was like, it can't be that hard. You can just go and find some. Nope. Oh, there's my Laura. She's coming. I was like, it can't be that hard to find fabric that's got kites on it, you know, because especially this time of year, 'cause it's like the end of summer, and you would think that, you know, they would have like the summer fabric left over and like at least closeouts maybe or something. Or we looked everywhere, every discount rack in town. My husband's a trooper too, because he just kept right on going. Oh, this little part here. I hate fussy cutting. Passion. Suppose I could just get out a sticker and put a sticker on here, but I'm lazy. Barbara, why are you taking NyQuil? You got a cold, honey? Did you get sick on that cruise? Oh, you did? That's right. You got sick on the airplane home, huh? Well, that sucks. Oh. Yay! Laura's here. Oh, it's a regular great night with the crazy bunch. Come here, you little booger. First, I gotta cut you out, and then I gotta try and hold on to you while you're flipping around over here. Get on the page. All right. Mm. I know I'm making Hubbard go up the ladder on Sunday to take the filters down because my eyes are watering like crazy. and he's been sneezing nonstop all day. So I think it's time to change out the air filters. And we have vaulted ceilings, so they're like 14 feet in the air to get to the air filter. Like whoever built this house had no common sense. Oh wait, that would be his dad. Yep, no common sense. Some of these, those, use more of these. What else have we got in here? Let's find out. Big old stack of stuff. We'll definitely use some of these. No, none of those. Not those. Ooh la la lipstick. No. Yeah, we're gonna use some of these. And none of those. Did you just look at a video and go, yeah, I can do that? No problem. Yeah, I watched one of those about a pirate ship made out of cardboard. I was like, I could do that. Yeah, no. Nope. No, no, no. So Janie, she sees this cardboard witch's house, like a Halloween house. And she watches the video and she's like, oh, I can do this. So she went out and she bought the cardboard to make it, but apparently it's not quite as easy as they made it look on the YouTube video. Imagine that, a YouTube video that lies. How did that happen? Ray did it. Is that, are you going with that? Ray did it to you? It's all Ray's fault. She posted it. Hold on, I'm cutting stuff out. Hello, Michelle. Hey, Rogerio. Hi, Amy. All right. Yeah, this looked much wider before I cut it out. Hello, Meta Mandala Art Booksmith. Sorry, I don't remember your name. I'm lousy with names. I cheat. I actually put your name on a little pad over here and I look at it, but I'm busy right now, so. But thank you for lurking. It's upside down, doofus. Okay. Hello, Christy. Now I will write it down as I have a free hand. Christy. Hi, Shelly. Welcome to Insanity Central. Stick. I'm just throwing stuff all over the place. Let's see. Oh yeah, these puppies right here. I don't know where the rest of them are, but I'll find them. Some of those. Definitely lots of these. Hi, Teresa. Well, thank you for telling the world, Roger. I'm going to put some journaling paper in here. What should it look like? What should it look like? Yeah, that's YouTube for you. Just a meth head. So I go into my creators thing tonight to schedule this, and they've got this whole article that are posted about filters and inappropriate language, and you've never been able to write on the page with that further. And I'm thinking to myself, 90% of what we say in our live streams are what most people would consider highly inappropriate. I'm just going to glue a giant envelope in here, guys, and then put some paper in it. That's what I'm going to do. Sorry, I used to work at this job where they had really crappy hold music. And so whenever I had to transfer somebody to another department, I had to listen to the crappy hold music. So I would just hum to myself, and I just hum that song for whatever bizarre reason. I'll try not to. See, and then I'll just put some paper in here. That'll work. Somebody will be happy with that. There we go. I like that page. I don't know. Yeah, my channel's a little riskier than most. And I apologize if I in any way offend you. No, I don't. I do really kind of have the attitude of, well, if thou offends, click off. Well, thank you for looking for me, Barbara. If you find anything, I would be most appreciative because I just cannot find anything here locally that I can use. And that's sad because I live in a huge community. I'm sorry, does that help? All right, I got to figure out something to do on this page. I'm just really not feeling this right now. I want to splatter some blood on it. We'll just fussy cut. I'll use some of these, I think. So I've been working on the video I promised y'all and getting together a few sites that I can easily show you so that you guys can go and find some of those lovely royalty copyright free images. And I'm hoping to get that up sometime this week. And a yellow one. I need a yellow one. I want that yellow one. I want that yellow one right in the middle. All right, so for all my southern friends, how's everybody holding up? Did we survive and weather the storm? Let's see, I needed a yellow one. I need this blue one too. I have butterflies on the brain. I did not see that Natasha made it home yet. I haven't seen anything from her yet, so I don't know that if she's made it home or not. I do know this. USAA, which is her insurance company, will pay for hotel rooms for her and her family for the duration of the crisis. So until they are allowed back, they at least have a place to stay. And they pay for it up front. She doesn't even have to take any money out of pocket. All she has to do is call into the center and let them know, and that she's affected and that her family's been displaced, and they will make sure that she and the kids have a place to stay. So at least we know she's safe wherever she is. Yeah, Florida got lucky. Yeah, until base housing has to go out before they'll let them back in. Base housing actually has to go out and inspect every single house to make sure there's no leaking or anything. Once that inspection is done, then they'll let people move back. But it's military, so crap rolls downhill. So depending upon her husband's place in the pecking order, they could be out of their house for a week. Sorry. And of course, USAA they'll mobilize right away. They'll have people on the ground there before they even let the people that live there back in. USAA will be on site with their mobile units. So, and they'll be handing out cash right there. So if there is any damage, at least, unless they decide to pull one of their crap pranks and deny coverage for whatever reason, which they do frequently. Hi, Mark. Barbara, worry about it if it blinks. If it blinks, we have an issue. Hey, man, where'd you go? I guess we'll make a new one. All right, that's it. I'm just going to keep my glue over here, and we don't have to talk about my eyeball anymore. There. God, you guys. I can't use my glue because it looks like an eyeball. I can't use my tape because it sounds like a squirrel. You guys won't let me do anything. Only 18 or 19 more hours, huh? For being optimistic again? Are you filming it so we can see how you did it? Honey. Honey. Hi, Gigi. Do you want to come in and say hi? Say hello. Say hello. Nobody can see your pretty face. She wants to OUT daddy. I know.
You can do that later with the rest of them. Let that ground dry up. Hey.
That's a cook.
Oh, sorry.
You trying to poison me? Don't laugh evilly. I love these little pads I get at the Dollar Tree because they come in like 8 different colors. And I can match them. I even have one this color. I can match them to everything. Too much cussing. Hi, Hopper.
Hi, baby. So. All right, only for a little bit.
I'm making a mess on my table. I need more of these. Everybody says hi. Let's go in here. Mine. Camera. These things. And pretty. Hi, Harry. All right, color. All right. Very Brady renovation. Oh. So it didn't look like the Brady house. What's the deal? Yeah, I'm real sure I want to cancel. I do not want to print out 14 pages, but thank you. I just wanted these two. No. This one. Really should print this smaller. I need a really good, really light, like light, translucent light pink ink. Suggestions? Because I've tried 4 thus far, and we don't like any of them. I don't think it's me. I don't hear a ding. alcohol. Right. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Let's just run it through the Insta-Glue machine. There it is. Insta-Glue. Yeah, he don't say the thing, it's lovely when I get forced I together with you. All right, there went my monetization. Yeah, let's get past Halloween, and then y'all can do all the Christmas carols you want. Once we get past Halloween, please. Now you got me doing it. Great. Now I got Christmas carols in my head. Why do you people do this to me? Oh yeah, everybody's already. Trust me, everybody is already putting up their Christmas stuff. That was like the kids got out of school, and like 1 week after they got out of school, they'd start putting up the back to school stuff. I was like, really? Could we let them have like a little bit of a vacation, and then we can just bombard them with, with school stuff? My Walmart has had Halloween costumes out since the last week of July. And of all the things you could put out, Halloween costumes early is not something that I would do as a retail manager, because all you're doing is literally burning your profits, because you know kids are going to walk around putting that stuff on. They're going to pull it off the hangers. It's going to be a freaking mess. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Barbara, I feel for you. I didn't get to see Miss Lily. She was 4 months old the last time I saw her, and then I didn't get to see her again until she was about 15 months old, because my son's wife had an issue with me for some bizarre reason. And so I feel you, because my other grandkids, I'm so close to them, and I practically raised them, and to miss out on so much of her life was just devastating. So I definitely feel you. But there's hope. They might, grow up and you can see your grandchildren. You're going to go up this side of the page. Why? Because I said so. I just love my vintage photo ink. It's my favorite. Oh, sorry. Had a mental lapse there for a second. Had a weird flashback. Look, eventually, Barbara, they're going to figure out that they need you. As much as you need your children and your grandchildren, they're going to figure out they need you too. So just hold tight, honey. I'm allowed to see 3 of my grandkids, but their mother tells me all the time I'm a bad influence, and then I just point a finger at her. Really? I'm a bad influence? So I get this phone call today from Shaylee's school. Now, mind you, Shaylee goes to a special school for artistically gifted children. She doesn't go to a regular school. She goes to a school with a bunch of other kids that are like her. And this is the first time she's in her entire school career that she's ever really had to take the bus to and from school. So I get this phone call today, an automated phone call from the principal of the school, citing their no bully tolerance thing and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay. And then it goes on to say that my student has been involved in a bullying situation. and that all of the children that are involved will be talked to, and then they will call the parents in, and then they'll write up a report, which will be sent over to the police, the school police, yada, 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 yada. And I'm thinking, what did she do? Like, I'm ready to kill Oogie. Like, you tried so hard to get into this school, you got in, and now you're bullying somebody, or somebody's bullying you. What's going on? And then, like, 10 minutes later, not a phone call, a text from the principal. We apologize to any and all parents and students, as the bullying call was accidentally sent to the entire student body. I was like, I was ready to kill her. She was gonna die. Mini me or not, I was going to kill her. I'm like on the phone calling her mother. I'm like, do you? And then the text comes through, and I'm like, disregard my previous rant. Yeah. So apparently they have, how they have that automated system where they mail out, like they auto call everybody to tell them if there's a snow day or a teacher appreciation or anything like that. Apparently somebody pushed the wrong button and sent out a "your kid's a brat" bulletin to every kid in the school. I'm like, that teacher should have been on the phone. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Jones. This is the principal. Your child is not in trouble. We accidentally sent it out. Thank you for your understanding, Clint. Mr. and Mrs. Like, she should have been calling everybody. All right, let's put Dream. I like Dream. Dream is good, right? Dream. Let's do a Hope. Because she's already had an issue at school where they actually took a kid and suspended that child from the school, and the kid can't get back into the art program now because he was bullying her, and he said some really nasty stuff to her. And oh, his bad, he said it to her on the bus, and the bus driver heard it. So he actually got expelled from the school and has to go back to a regular school program. Which works just fine for me. But I'm sure his parents weren't pleased with him, that's for sure. Because all of our schools here are uniform schools except the magnet schools. And since she goes to a magnet school, she doesn't have to wear uniforms. So now that kid's parents have to buy him uniforms. And he has to go back to wearing uniforms, which I think is hysterical. Oh, yeah, her mom was the same way. I got called in when her mom was like in the 4th grade. And I had to go into the school, and I was like, okay, what's going on? And I'm thinking they're going to tell me something, like she's been involved in something. And no, her teacher just wanted to whine because apparently whenever her teacher would write something on the board, she would go in and she would see it and she would correct it grammatically. Because the teacher would put in the wrong punctuation, or she'd use the wrong tense of a verb or something. And so Alexa would constantly fix it. The teacher was like, could you tell her to stop doing that? I was like, learn to speak English, or at least write it. You learn to write it. She doesn't have to do that. And then we're all happy, happy campers. I thought she got in trouble for something for once. Nope. I couldn't be so lucky. Yeah, and the thing that scares me is these are supposed to be the best of the best teachers in the district because they're teaching the gifted children. Kind of freaked out a little bit when I found out her music teacher was her math teacher too. I was like, "Are you qualified for music or math at least?" And here, you definitely want your kid to be in a magnet school because our school district is like the worst in the country because they're too busy worrying about gambling to really give a crap about anything else. Yeah, apparently she was making the teacher look bad. I was like, well, learn the English language, lady, and we won't have this problem. Now, my son, my biological son, he went into his first day of first grade. I remember it. And he had this teacher who was like tall and blonde and just out of school, literally just out of college. And he walks in and he takes one look at her and he looks up from the ground to the top of her head back. And I'm like, oh God, please don't say it. Don't. He goes, dang, you're a tall drink of water. I was like, oh no. And then he goes, you got legs that go all the way up. And I slapped a hand over his mouth. I was like, oh, please. I looked at my mother and I said, that's it. He's not coming over to your house anymore. Chemical engineer and human relations for an IT corporation. Not bad, Barbara. You did good, girl. You done good, mama. I'm about halfway through this, and now I can start maybe getting some glitter and stuff in here. I don't know why I put these in. I never know what to do with them when I do put them in. That is a doubt. Oh, come here, Velcro. Maybe not Velcro. Maybe I'll put a snap on it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a snap. That. This needs love. Meant text on that. This page so goes. He didn't want to do the speech. Well, when I was a kid, they didn't exactly have gifted programs per se, but what they did have was a program called the Classic Program, Computer Literacy and Student Study. And it was the first time that students had ever had their entire education on a computer. And there were 27 of us that were selected for this program. And in order to do it, they had to rewrite our schedules. And so we didn't get gym, we didn't have PE, we didn't have any electives, we had core classes. And we went to school an hour early and we left an hour after all the other students. And of course, the teachers all had to volunteer for this job. And by the time we got to our junior year, sophomore year of high school, we had completed all the courses. Like we were done with school. And because it was an accelerated program. And we're like, okay, we're done. We can graduate, right? And they were like, no, because you're still underage to graduate. So you have to come in and, take electives. For a year, you want me to take 6 electives plus lunch and PE for a year. And then I can have a high school diploma. Well, you can graduate now, but you won't get your diploma for another year. Hi, JD. WWE wrestling, huh? Okay. What are we going to do on this page? Suggestions? Other than burn it? Oh, JD, you have a package coming tomorrow. Draw fire, right? I'll just draw some flames on there. That'll work. Oh, I need some crafty paper. Oh. How big's your mailbox? Like a regular, round mailbox? Or like a square mailbox? Or do you have those mail slot mailboxes? Kind of a general statement there. All right, you're going to deal with the mailman. I don't care. You're going to deal with the mailman tomorrow. Yeah, you're gonna deal with the mailman. It might fit in the box, but it's gonna be in a purple plastic bag. So look out for the purple plastic bag. According to my tracking, it should be there tomorrow. I'm just gonna make a whole journal page out of it. It's great. Be awake when she gets there. The bag needs to be opened immediately. And I need to know as soon as it arrives that it got there in one piece. Because I've never mailed one before, and I'm a little afraid. I love you. And Janie's jumping on that bandwagon. Everybody but you knows what it is, honey. So, I think I've mentioned a few times, my brother, and he's worked there most of his life. And so I was in and I saw some old vintage Disney ephemera, and I said, I wonder what my brother could get for me. And so I texted my brother and I said, hey, do you happen to have like anything that's cool? I think there's some stuff. I don't know if you could use it, but I think there's some stuff. And I specifically wanted one thing, but it wasn't going to. And literally yells out that it's that thing. So if I get them, my next auction might just contain some vintage Disney tickets. It's whole books. He says there are bunches of them just sitting there, and he's going to ask and see if he can have some. And I will like him again. He will be my favorite sibling again. She's saying a lot since he's the only sibling I have. Kind of over this book. Now, I haven't seen him in years. But, I was fishing for stuff, and he just happened to still have a couple of bucks. And he's going to see if he can get them if they're still there. And I'm thinking the worst they can do is take off the front pages. Apparently Disney had a lot of them left. If only I had invented Velcro. Well, if you had invented Velcro, then you wouldn't be on here talking to us, now would you? You'd be too big for us. And be like, I am not messing around with those crap. Okay, here's a fussy cutting issue. What are you supposed to do with these antennas? Am I supposed to cut around these things? Just leave a big loop like this? What? Somebody tell me. Laura, you're the queen of the fussy cut. There, draws them in. I like it. Hi, Angie. All right, let me shut down some windows. Off too, since I've downloaded this thing. Yes, go away. Okay. Enter. Okay. Honey, has Mikey come home? I'm going to cut out some clouds and put them on that page later. Hi, Angie. Somebody's stealing my data. Let's see. Where are we at? Whoa. Let's see where I'm uploading at. Well, it's not me. Yeah, it's YouTube. Yeah, it's YouTube. They're posting a notice saying that they're having issues. No idea what I'm going to do in the center. I got to start putting some lace on this thing because it's driving me crazy. See, what you guys can't see is this little pile of crud that I have on the side of my desk here. And I clean it off, and then it's like it's back right away. The next time I go to a venture, it comes right back. Like whole shelves of crud. We get this cleaned off so I can start putting some lace on some of these pages, and maybe I'll. Yeah, apparently YouTube's having issues, so if you can hear me, it's them, not me. It's the battle.